This is our new storage building that we have to get organized. And this storage building came with a big heavy metal desk in this room, and we've officially made a decision that we're getting rid of it. Thought I'd stop in quick, just show you the updates as we go. Nothing too exciting happening, but this is just one of those big heavy metal desks, and I thought it could be useful, but I've decided it's just too bulky and heavy. It takes up all my space. I don't want it, and it's not that great, so. The room's already feeling more open, and I like this. We're not only taking stuff out, we're bringing some new stuff in that's going to be more functional for us. One of the things that we have a problem with is we always have a lot of paint cans, cleaning supplies, different various fluids, and nowhere to keep them. We were trying to keep them in a metal cabinet before, but the metal cabinet just starts rusting everywhere, you know, just because of the liquids, the chemicals. You know, if there's a little bit of water or soap, especially soaps that are acidic and things, they just eat through the paint and rust up the cabinet. It turns into a big mess. I picked up a couple of these Suncast commercial cabinets. These are supposed to be really easy to assemble, super durable, and they're made of plastic. They're plastic cabinets that won't rust. We're gonna put this together so good, you're gonna think it's a sponsored video, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
We don't do sponsored videos.
I think I see that. Just goes right in here. Okay.
Super simple little things.
Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what we got so far. Box. And screws in, and this is just shelf support to stiffen them up. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they slide in.
Yeah.
I thought they just clipped in.
They have the same system as the
I didn't see the
sides.
groove.
The back one just popped out.
Okay. There we go. You would think that they would just build these in somehow.
Mm-hmm. It's weird that they drill extra holes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Another bar. And they start feeling like they can't go in anymore.
Yeah.
That's it? Yeah. Good. Okay. There it was. Couldn't see it. You guys might have thought I was done, but there's more. Okay, so the door has a hole down here, and I guess we have to put the lock in. Insert that. Well, I just snapped one door in. Now we got to do the other, and it's super easy. Just pop it in the bottom, and then clip it in. That's a nice looking cabinet for plastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has a lock down here to keep the door shut. And it's a shelf. And actually these handles have holes through them so you can put a lock here. If you want to like keep kids out, you can lock the cabinet with a padlock. Nice shelf. So we're going to try these out. Now we can slide these over and we can start putting away all of our liquids and paints and get all that mess taken care of, because we are trying to get organized and clean out our old workshop and clean out our house and just get everything tidied up. Right now we have a lot of paint that we need to find a home for. Well, I've been looking around and I think this is where I want to put this first cabinet, right in this corner. It's a little bit in the way, but it's out of the way. So I'm going to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get some wall paneling on these walls. You notice the outside of the closet here. We just built that storage closet. Well, it still doesn't have the walls paneled. So I'm going to get that done so we can put this here, fill it up, and use it. I'm just trying to find the right spot for this. So I'm going to be starting right here at the corner. And I have this scrap already cut. In fact, this is weird, but this is just a scrap from our house siding. And it honestly fits here just about perfect. If anything, I could cut about 3/4 of an inch off of it, but I can use it the way it is. So I'm just going to nail it up and get this project rolling. Beautiful. Okay. Guess I'll bring the second sheet in, line it up, we'll get rolling. Now this one, I'm going to line it up. I'm going to draw the door opening on the back side. Well, I thought that's what I was going to do. Two problems. I have to take a ceiling strip off because I'm hitting these annoying ceiling strips. You see? Okay. And two is that this panel has such a warp in it that it's not sitting against the door, so I can draw a line. Okay. Alright guys, you notice something new? We have two of these cabinets. I just put together the second one now that we have our wall finished, and this may not be the permanent spot. This is just the spot for now. This one we already filled up. We fit 24 gallons of paint in here. There's 8 gallons on each shelf. So it fits really good like that. It holds them. And this one is going to be also for paint, but not gallons. It's mostly going to be smaller cans and spray cans, stuff like that. Just paint cabinets. I don't know how we ended up with so much paint, but we do have it. So we're going to store it and hopefully start using it up. That's why we decided to use some in this storage closet here instead of buying more. You know, we'll just, even if we don't love it, we got to use some of it up somewhere. I'll try to show you guys. Look at this. See that? Fits 2 cans deep, 4 cans wide. It's a little snug, but not too bad. And the only problem is plastic is staticky. Look at all the dust stuck to it. So I've had a change of plans. I gave it a lot of thought over the last couple of days of cleaning and organizing and realizing that I didn't like this setup. You notice that I moved the paint cabinet. We actually unloaded all the paint and put them someplace else, and I'll show you that later behind you guys in the main room. And another change you might see is that the wall paneling is gone right here. We had previously had a wall paneling, you know, still intact. Well, what we decided is that it felt too crowded here with these 2 big paint cabinets, and we knew we had future work to do anyway, so we decided to tackle it now. And what we're going to do is, and the reason I took this paneling off, is because we had a large vent up here going into this end room. We're actually going to be closing off this vent. You'll see more about that later. So we wanted a new wall panel here, and we wanted to match these so that this area is kind of cohesive. And the other thing, the more important thing, is we are making this doorway smaller. After evaluating our needs in this building, we decided that we don't want a 36-inch doorway here. It's just bigger than we need. So we're going to be downsizing it to a 32-inch door. That is going to push this wall down, give us more space right here, and just make more sense. It'll also make more sense in this room because you can see this 36-inch door swings out kind of in front of the edge of this door, and I just don't like how that flows. I don't like one door blocking another door. If we pull that door back a few inches, it should end before this trim, and it'll look nicer and it'll flow better. And now you guys are thinking about accessibility, and it's nice to have that big wide door, but we're going to maintain a 36 right here. If anything large needs to come in or out, we can do it through the main door to the outside. We don't need to come through this way. This is just going to be a people door, just so that we can pass through the building. So it'll be fine. And actually 32 is usually plenty big enough for most things anyway. Good. This is shredding. Ruined it. So the easy way to frame in our smaller doorway right now would be to just add a little piece of wood here with our new stud going up right next, like on top of it. But since my bottom plate only goes to that wall, I'm just gonna cut this out and replace it with one solid piece. There it is. Let me see if I can get the nails out of this. Yeah. Got it. I've got my new bottom plate and my new door stud cut, so we're going to attach them together. And I also found a 2x3 that I could put in here, and I'm just using that as a stiffener and a straightener. You're going to see what that's about in a minute, but I'll get that one attached as well. So now this should be able to slide right in here. And there we got it all secure, and the door is finished. So that's how easy it was. I didn't have to touch the top. All we had to do was basically add another jack stud in here, which they didn't even have jack studs. So added a jack stud and brought it in 4 inches. That's the 2.5 and the 1.5. That's my 4 inches, and now we have an opening ready for our 32-inch door. Perfect. I think I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of wall paneling in here. We're going to be doing the same LP Smart side, and I do have one more piece left over, so I can at least make it that far. That's my 4-foot line. So I'll pull that out of the bus and bring it in. Oh, I can't. Done. See, this is better. It might not be a big difference, but that's 4 inches. And now I can better use this space for other things. I'm not going to be putting those paint shelves back in here, but I have other plans. We'll show you that later. And I think that's all we're going to do for now. We got a lot done. Built some cabinets, organized some stuff, and made our door frame smaller. So it's a good start. I think we're not doing this project for a little while. We have to just wait because we have a lot of things that we have to get to. Right now it's all about just organizing, putting away our tools, protecting our investments, and getting our home cleaned up. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.